Lena still remembered the sound of Daniel's laughter, not because it was loud, but because it felt safe. Like home after a long day, like rain on a tired roof, like the kind of warmth you never realize you need until it disappears. They met in the most ordinary way, two strangers reaching for the same book in a tiny cafe library. She apologized first. He smiled first. And somehow, from that moment on, life kept pulling them toward each other. They talked about everything: dreams, fears, childhood memories, the future. Daniel wanted to travel the world. Lena wanted to build one peaceful life in one peaceful place. They were different in many ways, but love made the differences feel beautiful instead of impossible. For 3 years, they became each other's favorite person until life slowly changed them. Not overnight, not dramatically, just little things. Late replies, missed calls, exhaustion, silence replacing conversations that once lasted till sunrise. Neither of them cheated. Neither of them stopped loving the other. But sometimes love alone is not enough to stop two people from drifting apart. One evening, Lena sat across from Daniel in their favorite cafe. The same cafe where they first met. The same table by the window. Rain tapped softly against the glass. Daniel looked tired. Lena looked hurt. And between them sat a silence so heavy it said everything neither of them could. She wanted to ask him to stay. He wanted to tell her he was afraid he was failing her. But pride is a cruel thing, and pain often disguises itself as distance. So instead, they spoke about small things: the weather, work, the coffee getting cold. Then, Daniel checked the time and stood up slowly. "I should go," he whispered. Lena nodded, even though every part of her wanted to hold his hand and beg him not to walk away. He waited, maybe hoping she would stop him. She waited, too, maybe hoping he would choose her one of more time. But neither moved. And that was how it ended. No final kiss, no dramatic breakup, no goodbye. Just two people standing in silence, loving each other too deeply to hate, yet too wounded to fight for what was breaking. Days became weeks. Weeks became years. Life moved on the way it always does, mercilessly. Lena learned how to smile again. Daniel learned how to sleep without calling her name in the dark. But every now and then, they still remembered a song, a rainy evening, a familiar cafe scent, and somewhere inside them lived the ghost of a goodbye they never said, because unfinished endings have a strange way of staying with us forever. Sometimes, the deepest